Yeah, this your guy Guitar K. It feels so good to be clean and sober. No crack, no smack, no none of that. Cherry Hill, stand up. Hello, how are you today? Hello, hello. It's been a long time coming, but I think you finally found your way.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your guy Guitar K, and this is a video to let you know who am I, where I come from, what I'm all about. I'm a music artist, hence the name Guitar K. I'm a recovering addict. I'm an inner city kid from Baltimore City, grew up in the neighborhood Cherry Hill. I got a podcast called Cherry Hill, Baltimore. I'm just a regular guy, man, and it just so happens that lately I've been on a journey of recovery that has allowed me to make some accomplishments and achievements that I should have made. In the beginning of one of my songs, I say, the only thing that I regret is, that I should have been stopped doing what I was doing a long time ago, and that I should have started doing what I'm doing now, a lot sooner. But hey, we here now, so none of that really matters. So let's get into it, man. Guitar K. Check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all of that. Let's crunch some of the numbers. Guitar K, that's my YouTube channel right there. Guitar K Be More. You can look me up, find some of my videos. Same name on Spotify, Guitar K. Currently on YouTube. And I've only been doing this for like 2 months officially. I just started putting my music on there 2 months ago. And here's where we at. 23,140 views on YouTube. 2,759 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I distribute my music through United Masters. I got 7 songs released on Spotify so far. So far, I got 2,320 listeners on Spotify, mostly in the US, but I got listeners in other parts of the country, y'all. People, not only other parts of the country, other parts of the world. People in Africa, London, places I have never been. But my music is touching people there. They comment back on me, man. It's a beautiful thing. So shout out to United Masters, shout out to YouTube, shout out to Spotify for giving me this platform to be able to, I guess, distribute my music worldwide. It's a beautiful thing. June 3rd, I released the song Unstoppable. So far, it has 7,069 streams on Spotify. It got 1,073 views on YouTube. The song Unstoppable is not only about me, it's for everybody. I believe that everybody is unstoppable. The only thing that could stop you is you. In the song, I say that life hurdles are hoppable. It's just up to you to get up and start jumping over these hurdles, man. We're all unstoppable. On June 17th, I released Clear View. On Spotify, it got 6,777 views. On YouTube, 2,115 views. Clear View is a song about my life, the struggles that I went through growing up in Baltimore City up until now, and where I'm at, making my music, doing my podcast, doing my guitar lessons, all of that. It just gives you a clear view into who is Guitar K and where he come from and what he's doing now. On April 22nd, I released the song Fortune Cookies. So far on Spotify, it has 2,171 views. On YouTube, 1,551 views. The song Fortune Cookies, I got the inspiration from the movie Forrest Gump. When his mother be like, life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. Well, for me, life is like a box of fortune cookies, because every day you got to wake up, you crack it open, you read what the fortunes say, and you got to deal with it. But you know how people like me in real life, you get a bad fortune, you don't want it. You're like, I don't want that. You try to switch with somebody. But the thing is, in real life, you can't do that. It's your fortune. You got to deal with it. Fortune Cookies. On May 13th, I released Just Me, featuring Miss Ali, a female artist here from Baltimore. So far on Spotify, that has 2,056 views and 1,151 views on YouTube. Just Me is a song about, just being myself. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I like to write songs, I'm a musician. I
do it for the love, not for currency. If I put one foot in front the other, well, progress is guaranteed, and true happiness, well, that's just a state of mind. And in order to level up, you gotta learn to leave some shit behind, like bad habits and toxic relationships be gone. Learn to let go of whatever's not beneficial to go on. And everybody dies. Live long enough and you will see.
Yeah, Just Me, that's one of my favorite songs, because that's like one of my first collabs. Miss Ali, she's a tight MC. She brings it on there. So check out Just Me featuring Miss Ali. Again, We're all just ourselves, man. That's all you can be is yourself. But the great thing is that being yourself, you can achieve anything that anybody else can achieve. And that's just what it is. Next up, we got Hello Kawan. I released that on April 22nd. So far, that has 1,952 views on Spotify. It has 1,605 views on YouTube. Hello Kawan is the title of it. You know, it's like me saying hello to myself, me reintroducing myself, me finding myself. The song is about my struggles with addiction. Because in addiction, I didn't know who that I was. I was lost. I was chasing them drugs. I was a whole different person, y'all, basically. So, you know, in the chorus, it says, hello, how are you today? But I'm talking to myself. Because you know how we so quick to wake up, we ask everybody else how they doing, but we very rarely ask ourselves, how are we doing? So Hello Kawan is a reminder of me to always make sure that Kawan is okay. That way when Guitar K is okay, Guitar K can make good music, he can interact with his fans, he can be available by staying clean, sober, doing the right thing. That's the only way I'm able to do what I do today. Hello Kawan. On May 6th, I released Disconnected. Disconnected on Spotify, that has 1,880 views. On YouTube, 1,114 views. Disconnected, that's a song that I'm currently doing a video for, shot by my man Conrad at his store, Brothers Music. Disconnected is a song, it's about my life. I talk about growing up in Cherry Hill, growing up in Baltimore. I talk about my family, my father, my mother, my brothers, my sisters. Because growing up, you know, being a guitar player in the inner city, you know, and it seemed like I liked a lot of things. I would come visit my cousins out in the county. So I used to like to skateboard. I used to rock Vans. I used to dress a little different. So I was always outcasted. I was a nerd. I wore glasses. I wore braces. But if you listen to this song Disconnected, you'll hear about how I just felt like I never fit in. But the awesome thing that I learned as I grew older and grew coming into my own, it's good not to fit in. It's good not to be part of. Just stick true to yourself, and one day it'll all pan out. It'll come together like a puzzle piece. But as a young kid growing, you think that you're supposed to fit in. You let what people think about you be more important than what you think about yourself. But Disconnected. Check that out. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on YouTube. You can find Guitar K on all platforms. Next up, I recorded Momentum, Miss Ali. Again, this is Miss Ali. Now, I wrote the lyrics, I played the tagline on the guitar, and she did a phenomenal job at delivering this song. It's called Momentum, and it's an uplifting song. You know, it talks about, you know, once you gain this momentum in anything in life, you gotta grab life by the horns. You gotta roll with it, man. Don't let nothing stop you. You gotta get that snowball effect, and that's how success is achieved, a little bit by little bit. Gain that momentum, gain that momentum, gain that momentum. So we also shot a video for this. Shout out to Marvelous Films. He did a great job on the video. We shot it down there by the water in Baltimore and Canton. We also did some of the shoots inside of Prophet Productions, where we also did the verses for it, where we laid the tracks for it. That's also where I recorded Fortune Cookies and Hello Kawan. So shout out to Prophet Productions. You know, that's where I did 3 of my songs at. The rest of my songs was done by my main man, Caddy Beats, my man Cam. That's my favorite producer, y'all. I'm going to be working with him a lot. You can check out my boy Caddy Boy Beats on Facebook, on Spotify, on YouTube. Shout out to my man Cam. You my guy. That's how he always called me. He'd be like, yo, my guy, my guy. He got me. You know how you hang around somebody, you start picking up their slang. I ain't never used that slang, my guy, my guy. But he uses it, so now I use it. But so that's like a prequel to my music. Again, that's Guitar K on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Music. Please, I appreciate all the support, all the listeners. Please like, follow, subscribe to Guitar K on every platform. My music is also on all social media platforms. So, you know, like when you're posting your pictures or your stories and you're looking for some music to play in the background, why not play one of Guitar K songs, man? Rock out to one of my songs. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps a lot. It's free for you to do, but it's a big help to me. Again, I appreciate it. So now let's just get into some miscellaneous things about Guitar K. Like I said, I was born and raised in Baltimore City. I graduated from Mergenthaler Vocational Technical High School in the year of 95. I never been married. I don't have any children. I was raised by my grandparents in Cherry Hill, Baltimore. I love music. I love all genres of music. And you'll see that when you listen to my music. You can't really put a style to it. Yeah, I'll be rapping, but you can see the influence of rock, pop, country, R&B, and of course rap as well. But I always tell artists, man, if you only listen to rap, you're not going to be the maximum artist that you could be. You need other influences. That's where you learn different types of maneuvers and different ways to incorporate your art and creativity into music, man. So some of my favorite artists outside of rap would be like Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan, Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana. See, I was coming to my own in the early 90s. So that early grunge, like Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, all that stuff around there is my favorite music. Crazy thing is though, when I was learning how to play guitar, so some of the older gentlemen that was teaching me, they don't like that music. They back in the day on like the Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones and stuff like that, which I appreciate too. But they don't appreciate my early grunge. So they be like, man, I'm not teaching you that junk. You can learn that on your own. But come on, man, I love me some Nirvana, some Green Day. Some of the simplest songs and some of the most catchiest songs. It's just the most simplest stuff to play. You don't got to try to make it too complicated. Don't be too technical. Do it from the heart. Do it for the love. Do it for the love of doing it. Do it like you would do it when nobody's watching. Do it because you love to do it, not because of how other people perceive the way that it should be done. I'm pretty sure you watched a lot of movies about, upcoming artists. And you watch movies like Queen movie or like Elton John movie. They always get somebody saying, nah, this is not how it's done. But they don't listen to those people, and then they become like the biggest stars in the world. Tupac movie, when the record label was like, you can't make a song about throwing the baby in the trash can. They try to scrap one of his biggest hit records, which made him who he is. So, again, like I said, growing up, a lot of people try to make me an outcast, try to tell me that my style wasn't right. I was wearing like, tight fitted shirts and jeans way before it was in style, back when everybody was, big on the Cash Money wave and they was wearing like the long t-shirts down to the knee. They used to tease me and be like, man, you wearing them young ass t-shirts. I used to wear Vans like 30 years ago. My friends used to tease me like, you wearing that white boy shit. Now all of them wear it. But it just goes to show you, man, everything comes back around. You stick and stay true to yourself. So look, last year, my girlfriend, Sharice, she passed away. This is Sharice right here, Sharice Gunther, I was in love with her. She was in love with me. She passed away from us too soon. And since talking to her, I've talked to two girls. And both of those relationships kind of fizzled out, partly on my doing. But both of them told me the same thing. They said, I don't think that you're over her. And then the truth is, I'm not in a rush to get over her. I don't think that I should be. I don't purposely bring her up or throw her up in their faces or whatever. I guess just my love for her is just still there and it's relevant. So I named this guitar right here after her. This is Sharice too. You'll hear me talk about that in one of my songs. She was just a beautiful soul, man. She loved to sing. She loved to dance. And I will always love Sharice. So I got a tattoo right here on my arm. Says music is life. I got music notes. I got a heart right here with some headphones on it. Because I love music. When I was in rehab, I made this painting here. Says music is life. It got like a little music note thing connecting like a girl and a guy. Because I think music unites us, man. Music will unite us. If you look at one of my videos on my YouTube channel, it's a video of me running and like talking, while I'm running, spreading out wisdom, just shooting the breeze while I'm running. I used to call myself the Black Forrest Gump because, like when he used to run in his movies, that's how I felt. I felt like I was the Black Forrest Gump. This right here, this is a medal that I got running in the Baltimore Running Festival. It's a crab. Anybody know, Baltimore, Maryland, we known for crabs. It opens up. It shows like a picture of the city and everything like that. It's real nice. On the back, it got my name and my time in the marathon. And I just keep this as a reminder, man, that life is like a marathon. It's not a sprint. I done been in some ups and downs. I done been in them hills and valleys and dips, but I'm still going. I'm still strong. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. This right here is like my little guitar pick keychain. I can hook it on my belt loop and put my picks in there because I never know when I'm going to stop at a Guitar Center or go over somebody's house or something like that, and they got a guitar there. People call you out. If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. They be like, man, you can't play. You ain't no musician. I'm always ready. I'm always ready to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this is a rock that I painted. It got music notes on it. It says the word music, It has the bass clef there. It got some music notes there. I painted that in rehab. They told us to paint what was in our minds and on our heart. Also painted this rock here. It has the treble clef on it. These are some of the tattoos that I got on my arm. Bass clefs, treble clefs, all types of music. This is a gift from my mom right here. It's a little metal pick, a guitar pick, and it has a little saying on it. Now remember, this is a guitar pick. It says that I couldn't pick a better son. That's one of my favorite gifts from my mom. I love my mom. She supports me through all my troubles and all my struggles and trials and tribulations. She struggles with, she stays by my side, even though all the struggles that I put her through. So I got to say that I love you, Mom. This bear right here was given to me by my girlfriend that passed away, Sharice. One day we was angry and fighting and everything. She went out to the store. She came back and brought this back. And, you know, she was holding it like, you going to stay mad at me? You going to stay mad at me? And I didn't stay too mad at her after that. My bad. Knocked over the, I guess that was meant for me to tell y'all, follow your heart. I guess that's why it fell over. And it's always time to pray. Also, I do a podcast. My podcast is called Cherry Hill Baltimore. You know, because that's where I grew up at. And in my podcast, Cherry Hill from Baltimore, what I do is I talk about different things, different trials and tribulations that I've been through, you know, in my life. And it's all about me. You know, this is like one of the little previews of the episodes or whatever, you know, Cherry Hill, Baltimore. If you could find like little snippets of it on my YouTube, but if you want to find the actual thing of Cherry Hill, Baltimore, all you got to do is go on Spotify, Apple Music, just Google Cherry Hill Baltimore, and you can find some of my episodes of Cherry Hill Baltimore. It's a podcast. That's a picture of me when I was a kid. This is called Someday Island to Serial Entrepreneurship, because that's what I'm doing in my life, man. You know, I used to always say, someday I'm going to do this, someday I'm going to do that. Now I'm on some serial entrepreneurship thing. Like I said, I'm doing my music. I'm doing my podcast. My podcast is monetized. My YouTube page is monetized. I make money from streams of my music on Spotify. I do guitar lessons online, offline. And this is stuff that I love to do. This is stuff that I would do for free, y'all. And guess what? I'm blessed that I'm getting paid to do what I love to do. I also keep a real job, too. I keep a 9 to 5. One day, you know, pray God that I'll be able to leave my 9 to 5 and do what I love to do full time. But right now, I can't. So again, I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook as Kawan So Blessed Parker. I'm on Twitter, you know, at Guitar K 77. I'm on Instagram at Guitar K B More 77. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on MeWe. I'm on everything. You can find me. I'm going to put all of that in the descriptions or some kind of way in this video. Please look me up, like and subscribe. Like I said, these things are free for you to do. It will take a little bit of time out of your day, but it will go so far in helping me get to where I need to get to. And if you can't, I also understand that too. But I would appreciate if you could like, follow, share, subscribe, anything that has to deal with Guitar K, man. My podcast, Cherry Hill Baltimore, I have over 18,000 listens. It's an average of over 64 plays per episode. It's on all podcasting platforms. Like I said, Apple, Spotify, One Republic, TuneIn, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all of them. Just whatever platform that you use to listen to podcasts, you can find Cherry Hill Baltimore. And I just talk about various internal and external topics that centers around the way that I think about things. You may disagree, you may not agree. You may do agree. If not, I mean, still try to give it a listen. If you like it, please continue to listen. If you don't, like Jay-Z said, pay it no mind, man. On my social media, you'll find a trailer for my video that's coming out. The song, like I told y'all, Disconnected. I shot a video for it. My man Conrad shot that. It's coming out very soon. Maybe in the next week or so, it'll be on my YouTube channel. So like I said, subscribe to Guitar K B More and be on the lookout for my video, Disconnected, coming at y'all soon. But look, man, I'd like to thank y'all for spending this little bit of time with me here. Thanks for watching. Please be on the lookout for more and more content coming from your guy, Guitar K, because look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here now. And I only owe it to God, and my faith and my confidence is in Him. Therefore, I got faith and confidence in myself and my ability to do what I do. And I gotta also give it to my commitment to recovery, to stay sober, to stay clean. That's the main reason that I'm able to do what I'm doing today. So again, man, it's your guy, Guitar K. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Be more shit.
I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I can only get as high as I fall, yeah. And that's all, yeah. I'm unstoppable, yeah. Yeah. See, the devil wanna keep me as low as I fell, yeah. I got a story to tell, yeah. I'm unstoppable, yeah. Yeah. I'm unstoppable.